Dating in your 40s is like trying to shop for the perfect avocado.
Dating in your 40s is probably sucking for a few reasons.
Can somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong here? I'm on like my third by myself date, being stood up again.
I am 47 years old and I'm single and I am starting over.
Women over the age of 40 are experiencing a different stage of dating. It seems like no one warned them what the independent lifestyle would look like.
Okay, I'm so not trying to be shady, but literally, I am 47 years old and I'm single and I am starting over again, and dating sucks ass. Hardcore. People are not honest. They don't want to be straightforward. If they don't have narcissistic tendencies, they're like hugely emotionally unavailable. Like there's no real conversation. It just sucks. It sucks. And some of the men that I've come across that are in their early 50s are immature. Like, where can I find somebody that is on the same level as me? Like, I just want someone who's honest, straightforward, has the same values, values integrity, which is so fucking important to me. And I can't find that. Why? I just want to know why. I truly don't understand it. I don't. Why is it so hard to be straightforward and honest about your intentions? Who can answer that for me? Please, somebody, please answer that for me. Just inquiring minds want to know.
I understand her frustration, but the real issue is she's starting over again at 47. The dating pool has changed, madam. Many of these women leave the dating pool for such a long time, and when they try to come back, it feels completely different to them because it's not what they're used to anymore. The environment shifted while they were gone. The rules changed, the people changed, and the expectations changed. But they're stepping back in expecting the same dating scene they left years ago. Now, all she's dealing with are the chads, because the majority of stable, relationship-minded men are either already taken, burned out from dating, or simply not participating anymore. The men who wanted commitment paired up earlier or walked away after too many bad experiences. What remains is a much smaller pool filled with short-term players who have no intention of settling down, and that creates the illusion that all men are the same now. It isn't that the dating market suddenly became worse. It's that timing matters.
Dating in your 40s is like trying to shop for the perfect avocado. They all look great from a distance, but when you get up close, they're either not ripe, totally bruised, or already taken. At this point, I'm just trying to find one that doesn't turn weird after 2 days.
So dating in your 40s, it is kind of difficult, you know? And also like, I'm just tired of the repetitiveness and then the repeating my story all over again. I'm not over that.
Dating in your 40s is definitely not for the faint of heart. I've been in the dating world for a couple years now and still single. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm highly independent. I own my own home, I own my own car, I own my own business, and I don't need somebody. Yes, do I want somebody in my life? Absolutely, but I don't need them. This last date, he was all about picking me up. I said, no, I'll go ahead and just meet you there. You know, have to look after myself too. I'm a mom, have to stay alive for my girls. He got all mad. I said, I don't need you to do that. I can do it for myself. And he's like, well, sometimes I just need to be needed. I'm sorry, dude. I guess you're just not for me.
Yeah, you can tell why she's single. She pretty much told you herself. She said she's highly independent and doesn't need a man, but at the same time she's struggling to date. That contradiction explains everything. You can't build a partnership while presenting yourself as someone who doesn't actually need or value partnership. Independence is fine, but relationships require interdependence, the willingness to accept help, softness and teamwork. The guy she was going on a date with offered to pick her up as a nice gesture, and her masculine side rejected it. What should have been received as thoughtfulness was instead viewed as unnecessary or even intrusive. That reaction comes from someone who is set in her ways, someone who has spent so long operating alone that letting a man show up for her feels uncomfortable or threatening instead of comforting. This is exactly why it's no wonder she's been single for a couple of years. When a woman leads with hyper-independence, it sends the signal that there's no emotional space for a man to contribute.
Also, why is dating in your 30s like absolutely insane? And like, I feel like I'm trying to do it on extra hard mode because, you know, I live in a van and that doesn't make things easy. But like, everyone I know is either like so casual, not interested in anything whatsoever, or they're like, hey, I've actually been stalking you on the internet for 3 months and bother to tell you that until, you know, the third time we've hung out. Also, do you want to get married? Is there an in-between? Like, is there someone who's like fun, chill, we have intention, but you're not like literally trying to marry me on day one? But like, we can see where this goes, but like, is it just me? Is it just me? Because I'm like fighting for my life out here. Seriously.
Whoever told me dating as you get older is fun, they lied to me. It is not fun. It's stressful. It's emotional. I can't handle it. I cannot handle today's dating world because I get attached way too fast. I love way too hard and I care. Like, I genuinely care about people. I don't care if I'm with you for 10 minutes and like you tell me about yourself. Like, I will be your friend for the rest of your life because I just care about people in general. I have too big of a heart sometimes. Hence why one of the reasons I stayed so long. Anyways, besides the point, I just can't do this dating stuff. I want a partner. I don't want a boyfriend, if that makes sense. Having a boyfriend doing love kilos thing, that's cute. I want a freaking partner. I don't need you to come in and save the day and take care of me and my kids. I need you to be there when I have a rough day. I need you to allow me to be there when you have a rough day. Pick me up. Let's go for a drive. Text me. Be obsessed with me in a healthy way. That's what I want. So dating, I'm going to take a little pause, I think, and just, I don't know, try to make it through. It's not fun.
This woman seems very genuine, and I say that because she didn't just expect the man to be there for her when she has a rough day. She's willing to do the same for him when he has a rough day. That alone already puts her ahead of a lot of people in the dating space today. That being said, dating is still going to be very difficult for her because she's older, and especially because she has multiple kids. That's just the reality. No matter how kind, genuine, or emotionally available she is, those factors change the dating math completely. Many men, especially the ones who are still single and looking for something serious, are either not ready to step into a ready-made family situation or don't want to take on the emotional and financial weight that comes with multiple children that aren't theirs. I understand she said she didn't need help with her kids, but we all know that expectation will eventually surface. No matter how independent someone claims to be, once a relationship becomes serious and emotional bonds form, the lines blur. Time turns into responsibility.
Dating when you're 40 sucks. There's no way around it. It sucks. It sucks. I was on Tinder today, and I know it's, whatever. Sue me. And every man that I saw, or every 3 guys, was a scammer. They were fake. They're too pretty. They have the best job. They're athletic. They're just beautiful. They're in some exotic background, travel. You can just tell. There's no way that all of these guys are between 30 to 45 minutes or miles away from me. There's no way. And then the guys who are real, oh, bless their heart. There's no in between anymore. Like, where are y'all? What am I supposed to do? I mean, I could go out more, should go out more or something. My daughter's 14. It should be easier for me to do this, and it's not. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what apps do you do. What apps? Do people use apps anymore? What are y'all doing to meet someone? It's very frustrating. I'm like this close to just giving up. Whatever. Hi guys. Can we just talk about dating in your 50s? It's a fucking shit show. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. 'Cause I can't take it. Everyone's out of their mind. Out of their mind. What do you know? Love you guys.
I think a lot of these women who are dating now already missed their chance, honestly. Being 50 and still dating is kind of crazy. It really makes you wonder what kind of life choices and decisions were made to end up in that position and still struggling to find love. At that age, most people who prioritized relationships earlier have already built families or long-term partnerships. So the dating pool isn't just smaller, it's completely different. The struggle isn't random, it's cumulative. Every year of avoiding long-term commitment makes starting one later harder. And when reality finally sets in, the frustration shows up as confusion. Why is this so difficult now? It's difficult because the window for ease closed, the pool thinned, and the conditions that once worked no longer exist. Timing matters in everything: careers, health, and especially relationships. And dating late is one of the clearest examples of that truth.
Question for the ladies out there. Okay, so I'm single. I've been single for a while. I feel like I'm going to be single for the rest of my life at this rate. 38 years old. You know how it is. All I do is work, go to school, single mom, all that. Anyway, so there's 3 different guys. Not that I'm, with, but just talking to. Just whatever. Playing the field, seeing who's out there, what's good. But tell me why, tell me why they are always like, just come over. What is up with that? No. You want to go somewhere? Take me out somewhere. Just come over. No, I'm just tired. I just want you to come over. No, fool, I ain't coming over. What's up with that? That says it all right there, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think that says it all? That's what their intentions are. That's it. Because I'm like, well, how about we go bowling or go do this or meet me at the park? Something. Nope. Well, I just want to hang out at my house, so just come over. No! Okay, I just want to know, am I reading this wrong? What, is that all I'm good for? Like, what's up with that? Where are the real men at? I'm an independent woman. I like to do my own shit. But anyways, I'm just wondering, where are the real men at? Ladies, I need some advice on this. Am I taking this the right way or am I taking this the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I'm taking this the right way. I've been there, done that. Right? Right. Okay, let me know. Just had to ask. Let me know.
I have a question for men that are in their late 50s and 60s, maybe early 70s. What age of women are you looking for, if you're looking? Just curious.
Well, darling, I have some bad news for you, because the answer to your question is none of the above. You see, men in our age group, the one you're in, know the truth, which is you aren't looking for love. You're looking for your next victim. And we're no longer willing to be it. If we're single now, it's because we were most likely married and y'all decided that you could do better. So you went and filed for divorce, thinking I'll just find some other schmuck to take advantage of, only to now find out the tables have turned. Because now it's you who's unwanted, unneeded, and unnecessary. So my advice, go enjoy your life. Seriously, we wish you nothing but the best. But could you do us a favor and just leave us the hell alone? Leave us be and stop asking these questions. We both know you already know the answer. Problem is you can't handle it, can't cope with it. So you keep asking it, hoping and praying that somehow it's gonna change. Well, sweetie, it's not. Look, we get it, but we're not interested in your drama, your insane demands and expectations. We're happy, we're healthy, and most of all, we're living in peace. Something you cannot, will not, and have never been able to provide. So yeah, we're done. Besides, I thought y'all were happy, strong, independent boss bitches who didn't need no man. That's what you've been telling us for years now. That's what you've told yourselves. Yet, here you are wondering what age group us men are looking for. Yeah, okay. I guess the phrase, be careful what you wish for, applies. Right?
I believe men in their 50s, 60s, or even 70s don't want a second or third divorce. Once a man has already been through one marriage ending, especially if he lost money, time with his kids, or his emotional stability, the last thing he wants is to repeat that experience. The risk feels higher than any potential reward at that point. She asked what age group of women men in those age ranges are looking for, and the reality is most of them aren't even seriously looking anymore. They've reached the stage where peace matters more than partnership. They finally have stability, less chaos, and control over their time again, and they're not eager to invite stress back into their lives just for the sake of companionship. For many of these men, dating isn't about starting over. It's about keeping things light or not participating at all. They don't want legal entanglements, emotional complications, blended families, or the financial risks that come with marriage in later years.